Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy BigDonSkillz bringing y'all another video today, and we are going to be talking about YouTube and its decision to possibly remove the like button. So I'm probably a few days late on this, which is fine, but there was a tweet the other day. This was actually on March 30th of this year. YouTube says, in response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the coming weeks. Example is below. And this picture shows, just the standardized YouTube, format, except there is no number for the dislikes. So you can still dislike the video, but it just doesn't show the number above the dislike word. A lot of people were not happy about this, and there was a lot of feedback and a lot of response towards YouTube saying this. And I think it's justifiably so, actually. As someone who makes content and is still, on the lower end of things, I do think that likes and dislikes they're relevant for a reason. A video that may have a lot of dislikes is probably disliked for a big reason. So it's not just, there's dislike campaigns out there. There's a lot of weirdos. There's all that weird behavior out there. But I think those numbers are they're like overwhelmingly low, for a lack of better phrasing. But I just don't think these dislike campaigns are a huge factor. And I think it's weird because Twitch already has a feature where I can remove the dislike and like buttons where it doesn't show either or. This one instead would just be the dislike numbers. So I don't know. I understand that like sometimes when you see a like or a dislike, it could make you wonder like what's going on. But honestly, it's usually a feedback to the creator like, hey, there's something that maybe you didn't do right in this video. Or if it's an opinionated video, it's either a garbage opinion, which those exist, or it's it's something that's controversial. So like whether or not there's a right or wrong answer, people may not like your answer because it doesn't fit their narrative, right? So I don't know. I feel like this is something that comes with a system like this where you have all these different notions of like, oh, I'm gonna like this video because it's good, I'm gonna dislike it because this. But my reason why I think it's a bad idea, and for someone who learns a lot of things off of YouTube, for example, how to video edit this video that I'm making, shout out to YouTube tutorials for this. I can often find tutorials that I can discard early on because I see the like and dislike ratio is bad, and the compliments will supplement those heavy dislikes because the information wasn't explained well. And for example, I had a message the other day in the Discord, you know who you are, asking me to make a video, which is on its way, to help explain some of the earlier mechanics or earlier things you can do in the new Monster Hunter game that just dropped. That's great, but this person struggled to find good videos to help explain anything. And I think those likes and dislikes can often help at least give you an idea of, what direction to start searching in. So I just don't think it's a good idea to get rid of that. I think it's kind of silly. I wouldn't rock with it. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the basics of it. There's actually not a whole lot to talk about with this. I just think it's kind of a waste of time on YouTube's behalf. You either got to go all the way in or not. And I remember even a while back, I don't have exact time frame, but I remember Instagram was even trying to like test something out like this. And it's just not a good idea. Society, especially in the social media age, there's a lot of people live off of validation of others. Like whether you want to admit it or agree with it or not, but a lot of content creation, as much as like a lot of people don't want to admit it, it's its own form of validation. Like you have to have your viewers and other people kind of validate your content, because if no one's validating your content, you don't know if it's good, you don't know if it's bad, you don't know if you need to improve or what. So that's just my hot take on it. I mean, it's not a hot take at all, it's a regular take, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't think YouTube's really gonna take this very far. They know that there's an overwhelmingly large amount of people saying heck nah, bro. Oh heck nah. And then also I just wanted to add this. YouTube did make this comment, which I think is fairly obvious, but just for clarification, they said, creators, you will still be able to see the exact numbers of likes and dislikes in YouTube Studio. For viewers, if you're in the experiment, you can still like or dislike a video to share feedback with creators and help tune the recommendations you see on YouTube. So yeah, that's really all it is. It's just more likes and dislikes, more ways of validating the way people feel. Nothing crazy. But alright, y'all, that's all I got for this video. Something short and sweet and to the point, man. I hope y'all are having a good rest of y'all day. Hey, you already know what to do. You need to go ahead and like this video because you already know it was a good video, alright? And like it because you like Donovan and you want to support BigDonSkillz' growth, alright? I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And deuces. Peace out, y'all.
NANI?! Young Link wins!